What did Two Door Cinema Club say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Maybe this round I'll call Riichi and get to stay in my dealer's seat, see, baby. So I'm going Pinfu even though I really might lose. And for the first time in a long time, a Crosslord deals in and I hit aura so big. I just got a Mongon PogChamp. I just got a Mongon. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. That was one of my favorite songs of all time by a band called Two Door Cinema Club. It's called Next Year. I hope you'll check it out. Let me know. Leave me a comment if you like this song or you like the genre, or if you just heard of that song before now. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Look, I'm recording these in a little bit of a backlog, right? So yesterday night will have been the sponsored stream by Yostar. We'll have gotten the new character. We'll have crushed it. Could you believe that Barack Obama came by and played around at Riichi Mahjong with us? I know. I thought he was just making summer playlists on Spotify, but no, he's hanging out our Twitch stream. Anyway, hope you're doing well. I genuinely hope it went well yesterday. It's Schrodinger sponsored stream. Try saying that one 5 times fast. Try selling that by the seashore. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. That song makes me very melancholic. The Two Door Cinema Club makes me think of a lot of middle school dances. You know what I mean? A lot of awkward, semi-sweaty jumping up and down and pretending you're having a good time, and then getting into your car, and then your father solemnly asking you how did it go, and you're like, great, but there's no emotion behind either of your voices. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. We keep things pretty chill here, right? We keep things pretty chill. All right, what are we looking at here? Do we have any demons in the crowd tonight? This is a master level player. You're close to my elo. You're higher than my elo. Let's check out another. Same 30 level star player. Also, they're an iPad kid. Dude, I don't know what it is, and this is not like a sponsored. I'm not just like, like just because I did one sponsored stream doesn't mean like I'm fully sold out. Okay. Also, I hardly doubt. Like, I don't know if you could even consider the Mahjong Soul sponsorship selling out. I love this game. You know what I mean? It's not like Big Oil is sponsoring the stream, and I'm like, yeah, I hate seagulls. You know what I mean? I wish all of them a plague on all of their webbed feet. May they all be bathing in oil for the rest of time. What was I saying? Chill things? What was it? Oh my God, Yusong has the memory of a goldfish. Oh, iPads. Dude, I don't know why, but like, I think tablets are very, very addictive. I don't think I'm the first person to ever like grace the earth with this, but I'll tell you something, just in my own YouTubing experience, right? And I don't mean YouTubing like putting myself out there, bearing my soul, wrestling with complex human emotions. I don't mean that necessarily. 1, 2, 3 pairs in our hand, but this hand, I don't know. We need to draw some good stuff, and good stuff fast. We need to see something around here. We need to see something around here. Right, Lord calls to Riichi. We might just have to huge fold our way out of here. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just this hand did not come together. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get back into Tenpai with some kind of 7-pair shenanigans, right? That might feel pretty good. 2 of characters. Don't forget to look up at the table occasionally to see that the 2 of characters is a safe draw. Red Dragon is a little bit of a zuzzy draw, but if we don't have anything else to discard, which as of right now we don't, I might just end up discarding the Red Dragon. Although, yeah, let's go for it. It ends up passing and ends up panning out for us. Good. I don't know, like, for example, watching YouTube on a TV is not as addictive as watching YouTube on a tablet. I don't know why, but getting to be able to touch things is like, activates the monkey brain in a way. You know what I mean? So I have to do this thing where, you know, I'm not rock and roll anymore, okay? I can't just go wherever my heart decides that I need to go. I need to do boring adult stuff like leave the iPad in the bedroom throughout the day. Otherwise, I will literally just watch YouTube the entire day on the couch. It's impossible. It's an impossible thing to wrestle out of, you know? You like wrestling? I don't know, like, don't get me wrong. I've wrestled a few times. It's a weird thing to say, but I didn't have any siblings growing up. You know what I mean? I think that if you had siblings growing up, you're probably like you could probably kill me. Like, in a fight, you know what I mean? Like, we could fight and it'd probably mean something. Hang on, do we have anything that's safe to discard? Oh my god, we have to discard the 9 of characters. These are not very safe tiles to discard at all. I really want to get rid of this 8 of circles if possible, but there's still a chance that they're waiting on a 5 or an 8. It's really tricky, right? Because there's 11 tiles left in the game, and if we can pawn to get into Tenpai, or if we can cheat to get into Tenpai, it's gonna be really hard to say no to this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I'll go half Suji on that 6, right? Oh, dude, I'll absolutely discard another 6. So we're in Tenpai right now. It's not like we can't win if someone else discards the tile that we need. However, if we draw the tile for Under the Sea, if someone deals into us for Under the River, we're made in the shade, baby. So this is a little bit risky because it's close to the door, the 2 of circles, but it's half Suji. So they would have to have a 2-4 in order to really get us here, which, by the way, not impossible whatsoever. And this is it, Sebastian the Crab. It didn't happen. How safe is the East Wind? It is absolutely safe. And you know what? This was a nice little play here. They were waiting on the 2 and the 5 of circles. That's very scary. Very, very scary, but also why we don't drop the door itself in the late game, right? So the reason I'm happy about this is because we get to stay exactly where we are and keep our dealer seat, baby. I haven't wrestled, but I imagine that if you had siblings growing up, like you did a lot of fighting, you know? It's messed up. I don't know, because if I was a parent, I don't think I'd be able to stop 2 people from fighting because there's only 1 Game Boy Color, you know what I mean? And that's a very outdated. There's only 1 iPad to go around. You probably have some skills. I very much lack combat skills. I'm very scared that one day I'm gonna get into a fight. You know what I mean? I don't know how, but like the closest thing that I can think of, literally the first example that came to mind is, what if I run for president and in the primary debate stage, someone calls my wife like unattractive, which has happened. And then you kind of just have to fight someone, right? I don't know. I'm really scared because I don't have any combat skills. You know what I mean? What do I do have? You know how I'd get out of the fight? I'd tussle my hair a little bit and I'd look them dead in the eyes and I'd say something like, let me slip into something a little bit more comfortable. And while they have immediately fallen in love with me, that's when I'll take that opportunity to skirt right out of the debate stage and then run far, far away from there. Probably hop in an Uber if I have the time. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, so we are straight up waiting on a, yeah, I don't think that we necessarily want to keep this. We want to be able to pawn a 2 or a 9 and get into Tenpai that way as well, right? We can even chi into a 3 of characters if we need it. But the thing that we want most is the red dragon. Outside of that, I'll take the world's worst Tenpai right now. So other people know that I don't have a valid hand unless I have the East Wind, which I don't have, the red dragon, which I do have, or the green dragon. So, all right, Lord calls the Riichi. We have the worst hand of all time. Are we going to chase this? Well, we don't really have good options to fold with, right? They've just been too fast, too furious with the Riichis. Maybe someone else will recognize that our hand is really, really super small and deal in with the red dragons. Like this 3 of bamboo, we don't have anything else to fold with. If we fold with the red dragons, we exit out of Tenpai. It's not the worst idea in the world, but I'll tell you something. If I deal in with the red dragon from this situation, I'm never playing Mahjong again, okay? That's like a mind-breaking situation. Oh my god. I'm gonna deal the 2 of characters. I can't deal the red 5, dude. The red 5 is actually too precious for me. Now what happens? Because if someone throws a red dragon now, then I will be in Tenpai for a single tile wait on the 5 of characters. That doesn't feel very good. Okay, Right Lord is gonna sumo this. Riichi sumo, no Ipatsu luckily, and no Oradora very luckily. But okay, Riichi sumo Pinfu, at least when we pay out the dealer penalty, it's not a huge chunk of change, right? It's not a huge chunk of change. Can I tell you something scary? I don't know what reminded me of this because it's not like I was spending a lot of change there. But in what do you think the spookiest time of day is? I think this is a good question. I think this might really illuminate something for us. I will tell you what I think the spookiest time of day is, and I hope that you'll take me seriously. I really do. We're gonna probably use the 3 as our pair, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. We can even discard this 2 of characters. Although we have the opportunity to also accept the door, the 4 of characters. I mean, there's a chance for no more 3 big dragons, but maybe like a small dragons or something, a little small fries on the side or something. So what do we want to see? We want to see some of the other dragons and discard the 6 and the 8. Crossword on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams a little with their red dragon discards. So I think the spookiest time of day is like that time of day when the sun has just set, but there's still a little bit of light in the air. This genuinely sounds like a nightmare. So if you're sensitive to spooky, scary skeletons, right? Like maybe turn the video off. You might get some chills down your spine. But I remember like 4th of July weekend, there was like a fireworks thing at a local park. This is upstate New York, right? The suburbs of upstate New York, the streets of upstate New York. You know, we were all at a park by a lake, and it was that time of day where the sun had just set. I have to discard this. It's way too risky to keep around. Oh my god, I'm gonna deal in. Oh my god, it's even worse. Left Lord pawns it. Oh my god. I mean, it's not even worse, but it's like not good right now. What is scary right now? Both the 2 of bamboo and the 8 of circles are scary. Let's pray that they're not in Tenpai. Holy moly. We really need to see a green dragon right now, but now other people might hang on to it out of fear for not dealing into Left Lord's hand. This is pretty scary. Do I have anything to fold with? I suppose we have the 6 of bamboo to fold with, and technically the green dragons if we don't want to negotiate with terrorists. Okay, there's a chi. Interesting. They're in Tenpai. I'm in Tenpai. Let's be in Tenpai. Let's be in Tenpai together, friend. I have a 2-Han hand. You have a 4-Han hand. At the minimum, right? You have 3 Dora, all simples probably, or maybe you have something like your Sea Wind. The West Wind is still definitely a possibility. Oh, that is not a good tile at all. This is such a usable tile, dude. I don't even know why I'm pushing, but like we have technically we have 2 safe tiles to play defense with. We could have kept that 8. It's not terrible, but I wanna remain in Tenpai right now, and I have no idea if this is a bad idea or not. This is a terminal tile. If they're going all simples, they can't win off of it, so I guess I'm okay with discarding this. Confirmation bias, etc., etc. Oops. Thanks for doing business. Show's over. Showtime's over. Well, Mr. Student Council President, looks like your reign is done. But it was the sun had just set, and I was separated from all my friends. And it was that time of day where I legitimately could not make out anyone's face. And boy, in high school, I wasn't doing much making out either, but I genuinely could not differentiate anyone that I was seeing, and it was so scary. It was like grayed out, and everyone's face was just like this amorphous blob. It was so scary. Is temporary face blindness a thing? If so, I think I had it. I think I genuinely had it. You know, it was like I was no longer Yusong in upstate New York, but rather I was Roxas in Twilight Town. Because of all the dusks and the light. If you enjoy that joke, you are legally required to leave me a comment, okay? I don't make the rules here. I genuinely don't make the rules, but you're legally required to make a comment. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence is a genuine possibility here. You'll notice that it's a little awkward because we don't really have a pair in this hand, right? Like, what we want to see is, I suppose, something here. We discard the 4, we pawn the east wind, we discard the 2, and then suddenly we're waiting on the 6 and the 9 for our pair. I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible. Okay, the 7s get pawned away, which is a little bit unfortunate. Crossword is also going to pawn away the green dragon. Okay, so it looks like at least 2 people have passable hands. They look like they got some decent stuff going on. If you're going to give me the opportunity to pawn this, I absolutely will. So kiss today goodbye. Kiss the Sanshoku goodbye. But say hello to a hand that's 1 away from Tenpai in a pretty decent spot as well. And look at this. We can either wait on the 6 or the 9 or the 3 or the 6 of bamboo. Holy moly, this hand is way better than I thought. Not only is this the red 5, but it's also the Dora. He noticed. Okay, so I probably don't want to, like, it's very, very scary to get rid of these tiles because it's close to the Dora. And left Lord looks like they got, you know, they're acting like Stacy's mom the way they've got something going on right now. They threw the red 5. It doesn't even look like they're going for a flush. Probably a smaller hand, but even if they're going all simples, if they have 1 or 2 of the 5 of bamboo, it makes it pretty scary, right? I would say that that's the scariest time of day. Holy moly, they dealing with the... Oh my goodness. Red Dragon, all triplets, half flush. The protagonist has been chosen, but also, what a move. What a move to be able to cut the red 5 from your half flush hand. Holy moly, that's a very difficult half flush to spot, especially if they're gonna be willing to discard the red 5. Okay, now is when we pray that everyone discards the West Wind right now so that we can do a 4 wins redeal, because this hand is not bringing the heat right now. This hand is not bringing the heat. I'm even contemplating like going for a half flush in the circle suit. If it worked for Left Lord, it could maybe work for us. Did I tell you this? Like, I probably didn't. But when I was in high school, I took guitar lessons. But guitar lessons weren't the only, shout out to Fuslie, by the way. No, I don't even know Fuslie. That's a parasocial joke. She can't make the same jokes about me. I apologize. It's probably very, very careless of me to do. It seems like she's okay with making jokes about it, but I don't know the person. I don't know. Anyway, I'm a fan of the stream for sure. But anyway, I was taking guitar lessons, right? And why was I taking guitar lessons? Was it because I really liked guitar? No, which is strange, right? Which is strange. Was it because I wanted to learn an instrument and I never learned an instrument? No, I was taking piano and doing violin just from the local school district, you know, not taking private lessons, but just like learning through the school. I learned guitar because I was really good at Guitar Hero and thought that skill would translate to real guitar. Now, spoiler warning, in case you don't know what reality is like, it did not translate. It did not translate. But the good news is that, like, my parents, you know, didn't know any better. Wow, they have like a slew of incredible discards. It wouldn't surprise me if they were somehow going for like a full flush or something in the character suit. Like, this is genuinely a terrifying set of discards. They could also be going for 7 pairs. Like, this also feels like a 7 pairs hand. It feels like the first time. But my parents very, very graciously bought me an electric guitar. That's like pretty cool. It's not like a amazing guitar. It doesn't shoot flames or whatever, right? But it has like not like the leopard print, but like the cool like the leopard printy, like marble type of accoutrement, if you will. You know how guitarists talk in French. You know how guitarists love talking in French. It's got that kind of vibe going on. And my significant other, she just finished watching Bochi. What? Oh, I want to do this, but it's like so bad. But I want to, but it's like so bad. Okay, I pushed and it was okay. But what am I pushing for? Folks, this is your pilot speaking. I just wanted to let you know, I have no idea where we're going today. I have to discard a 9 now? How coolio am I with that? Dude, I don't think I'm very coolio with that at all. I think they're going for a 7 pairs hand or something, and there's no 9s out. Okay, interesting. Interesting. The 7 is also okay. Sure, I'll go for it here. The 6 of bamboo is also a safe tile from what we can see. What we want to see happen right now, it's not going to happen, but what we wanted to see was someone discarding a 9 of circles so we could pawn to just get into Tenpai before the end of the night. Wow, white dragon, all triplets. A strange amount of mini points there, but at least we're not the dealer. And unfortunately, while we're not in first place, it's still anyone's game. It's still pretty early on. South 1, we would love to... Sheesh! We would love to hang on to the dealer seat right now, and I think that we can. So... we're a ways away from the half flush in the circle suit. Don't get me wrong, I'm thinking about it. If we draw into another Eastwind or something, yeah, that's not an Eastwind. Unfortunately, that's a tile that we can make work. What do we discard here? Both the 3 and the 8 of characters are looking a little redundant. Never mind, I suppose. I mean, this, we can still accept a 5 of circles and we can still accept an 8 of circles. Not really. I don't know. Maybe there was a better thing to discard here. Maybe the 3 is still like not the tile to keep. There's the Dora, but I don't think that we can take it. I think that we just want to, I just think that we want to pawn the red dragons and get into Tenpai as quickly as possible. ASAP Rocky, if you will. Oh no, dude. Left Lord calls the Riichi. I'll deal with the Northwind. So here's the thing. We're not totally dead yet, right? Michael Bublé, I just haven't pawned you yet. If someone gives us, I guess I'm gonna discard the 8. The 3 is still a little risky right now, and I don't want to just risk it all for, oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? It's me. It's me. I'm living in a pineapple under the sea. So now we're in Tenpai for a 4 of characters. If we draw something zuzzy, like a 5 of bamboo, an 8 of bamboo, anything risky, unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. They were waiting for a 1 and a 4 of characters, so we could have double rond there if the fates aligned up. And I'm the dealer. All right, fair enough. My guitar, but anyway, my significant other just finished Bochi the Rock, and I now like I think I've mentioned this on stream or on the video before, but now I can finally get my guitar some good use, as in by gifting it to my significant other, and then buying her like a cool amp and stuff, you know? Yeah, am I scared that she's way cooler than me? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Am I scared that she's out of my league? Yeah. Yes, very much so. Absolutely, very much so. Yes. Am I scared that the guitar is gonna send the coolness charts over the frickin' rainbow? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because it's a really good gift idea. No, I'm just really happy that I get to, you know, that we don't have to throw a guitar out. It's not like I was ever gonna throw that guitar out, but it'll be good, you know? I'm too scared. I could probably re-string it myself, but it's a fairly cheap thing to get a store to do as well. It's $10, which by the way isn't cheap. Okay, $10 is like a meal and then some, depending on what part of the country that you're in. But it's also like, I'm scared of doing the stringing myself because it's been forever. I've done it before, which you don't have to believe me, but I've actually done it before. I'm gonna go all simples. I'm gonna rock right now. I don't know if this is correct, but look at this. Red 5 Dora, it's not bad. We just need to draw something, and we're so made in the shade. We could even draw another red dragon and make it work, right? So things aren't looking terribly for us. We could even pawn a 2 of characters. It wouldn't look that bad either, right? 1 is unfortunately not what we want to see. Okay. Maybe this was a little bit of a premature act, but hey, I've been doing that since the day I was born, baby. Okay, Left Lord is making their way downtown. We do have an opportunity here. Maybe I should have kept the 4. I was thinking that the 4 was the more dangerous tile, so I wanted to get rid of it sooner rather than later. But now we do have a nice opportunity to go for the red dragon play. Okay. The 2 of bamboo is not that safe either. At least it's not like close to the 6 of bamboo, which is the Dora, but it's still a dangerous tile. If Left Lord is so kind as to drop a 3 of bamboo now, that could also send us into Tenpai. Oh, perfect. A really dangerous tile for us. A really dangerous tile that I'm somehow not discarding because I'm too scared at this point. Perfect. So we need to either discard the 5 of bamboo or the 8 of bamboo. Both are bad, and Right Lord just called Riichi. Okay, fair enough. So the good news about this, is that we have 2 safe tiles. We have the 4 of bamboo is relatively safe because it's inside Suji to that 1 and the 7 of bamboo. I'll discard it too. The 2 is guaranteed safety. There's the rub. So now the 2 of characters is also looking fairly safe. You've heard of the Fairly Odd Parents, but looking fairly safe. I'll discard the 5 as well. This is a very tricky situation. We need someone else to, you know, do that thing that penguins do, which is like they push a weak penguin off of the edge of the cliff. Do you know what I mean? Penguins, kind of evil, okay? And I'm not talking about the Batman villain. If you've ever watched like March of the Penguins or just anything penguin related on TV, you'll know that to test in order to see if there's sharks in the water, they push other penguins just into the abyss. And whether or not those penguins get eaten, that's the test. That's the test. Isn't that so messed up? Anyway, Well, we need someone else to be a brave contender for us. Sure, I'll drop the 2 of characters. It's not necessarily safe, but at least it's Suji to that 5 of characters. I would love to see Tenpai before the end of this round. Like, I believe that there's a chance that we could get into Tenpai. Oh no. Okay, the 3 of characters was discarded before they called Riichi. How many 4s are available? Yeah, not enough. Not enough. So I don't think we'll be able to. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. Oh, 5. I don't think that we can discard this 3, dude. I genuinely don't think that we can discard this 3. I think they're waiting on a 3/6. Some call them a mafia the way that they're going 3/6 right now, but I genuinely think that this is true. I'll hide my camera just in case. I can't do it right now. Right now, things are too spicy. Things are way too spicy. I think they're waiting on a 3/6. I think someone is waiting on a 3/6. I don't know. It's very, very scary. What's going on here? So they had a pair of the 3s. They're waiting on the 7 of circles. Everyone is in Tenpai but me. Oh, that's perf, bestie. That's perf. Call me a sheet that's somewhat opaque the way I'm perforated. Again, I'm lucky that this video is coming out after the sponsored stream. These are the types of jokes that you can expect, okay? Salt of the earth, blue collar jokes. No, I don't know. I don't know what makes a joke blue collar versus other collars, okay? All right, I'm discarding the red 5 immediately. I don't know if this is the right play. Arguably, it's not, but the rest of the shapes that we have in our hand are kind of amazeballs. Sorry for the language. This is like a nice little Riichi Pinfu hand. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Call me the first song in Hamilton, the way I see my value dripping down the drain right now. Please, dude. Oh. Okay, good. 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 Fine. You think that's gonna shake me? Huh? You think that's gonna rattle? Okay. Yeah, that's tilting. That's tilting. And someone else is gonna call Riichi, and then even though, oh my god. You know how, like, a few videos ago I was going like, this game tilts me not? Dude, this game tilts me. Oh my god. I am in so much pain. Okay. I mean, now at this point, it's a little funny. What do we want to see? I'm gonna deal in. What do we want to... another 5 of bamboo. Okay. I mean, that's not that, but... I have to fold. Genuinely the unluckiest round of Mahjong I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I've logged like a decent amount of hours into this game. You know what I mean? The amount of times we've demoted, remoted. I'll throw a terminal tile. It's Suji to that 4 of characters anyway. Maybe we could still get back into Tenpai if we're super omega lucky. Yeah, so if someone drops a 1 of bamboo, we could even go for like an all simples hand. But if we don't, what do we have that's safe? We have the 5 of circles. It's inside Suji to this 2 and this 8. Oh, it doesn't look like they're playing that safe either. There's an 8 of circles. I'll happily discard that. We have the 7 of characters, which is Suji to the 4, right? They could still have an 8-9, but the 8-9 weight is not very good. So, you know, it's a decent enough guesstimate at this point. Okay, that's interesting as well. They throw the 4 of bamboo, which means I get to throw the 1 of bamboo. We know that they're not waiting on a 2-3 of bamboo, which is good news bears for us. We need someone to throw something around this just so that we can throw it and be safe as well. We need one of these penguins to push one of these other penguins with a name and a face and a family into the abyss so that we can sail to safety. Do I ever pawn this? No, dude, this hand was not meant to win. This hand was meant to... We were meant to just curl up in a ball and cry after this round, okay? This hand was not meant to win. We're very lucky if we can land this plane at all. You know what I mean? It's also bad news bears for us. Like, we really don't want to sumo. And I shouldn't be, like, just saying that into the ether, right? Because a Crosslord right now is in 4th place, and we are in 3rd place. So if they sumo a big hand, they usurp our 3rd place, and then we're the only person in the Shadow Realm clamoring for a step sibling to help us, right? It's a terrible situation to be in. It's a terrible situation to be in. All right, it doesn't look like we're gonna get into Tenpai. We ended up drawing a lot of pairs in our hand. No album out, but that's okay. There's a white dragon. 3, 2, 1, 0. We don't even have to draw again. Please, no Sebastian the Crab. No whammies. No whammies. One time, no whammies. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. They were waiting on a 4 of circles. Interesting. Right Lord waiting on a 9 of characters and a 3 of bamboo, but it didn't seem like they have a valid hand. They almost had a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, but it was a ways away. So we're still in South 2. Can we just not do what we did last time? Last hand on Dragon Ball Z was an absolutely unmitigated disaster. This time we got a better game plan. We might even have a pure straight in the character suit, the 1 through 9s, if you will. We'd love to see a 2 or a... Oh. Okay, don't get tilted. Keep a calm and consistent mental. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Remember your training. I don't remember any training. We didn't train at all. Uh-oh. Okay. Remember the wise words of Dana Chiba, okay? I don't remember anything right now, even though I took extensive notes on Riichi Book 1. Why? Because I'm a good student, dude. I'm academically inclined. So we'd still like to see a 2 and a 4 of characters. Outside of that, I would love to see a 3 of bamboo. 3 of bamboo is looking pretty awkward right now. Okay, there's a Southwind. Right Lord as the dealer. They're pawning off right now. They're pogging off. This is not the worst situation. The worst situation happens is that if we deal into Right Lord. If we deal into Right Lord, it is truly an awful, awful situation. If they sumo, we're fine, right? It doesn't change the fact that me and a Crosslord are both, like, very much so in the depths of hell. It's kind of nice when you think about it that way. And by that, I mean not very nice at all. What is going on here? Am I still 1 away from Tenpai if I do this? I am, but it's the worst 1 away I've ever seen in my entire life. Ah, naruhodo ne. I am a fool. I am a absolute fool. I am a whimsical buffoon. I am a foolish kiddo. I don't know what I'm doing with this 4, 5, 5, 6 shape, okay? Because I think at one point it was supposed to be my pair. Now we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. If we draw into a 7 of bamboo, throw this away, wait on the 2. Or draw into the 2 and then we wait on the 7, throw the 4. Oh, that's a much better Riichi, right? If we draw into the 2 of characters is actually the nut draw right now. 2 of characters allows us to call Riichi, set an exquisite Suji trap for the 7 of bamboo. That would be perf right now. That'd be a perforated sheet. That would be incredible, okay? My kingdom for a good tile. Actually, my kingdom for a good tile. Did I tell you this? I'm not very good at bartering because I think to barter, you have to have some kind of self-confidence. You have to be ready to hurt someone's feelings. You have to be confident. You have to be ready to underpay and then live with that guilt for the rest of your life. Do you know what I mean? This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Can someone just put me out of my misery? Like, not really, but like, this is awful. We have been waiting for so long to get into Tenpai that I can't even remember my name, okay? Oh. Okay, Crosslord calls the Riichi. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, how wonderful. Oh my god, it passed. That was a play that was... Okay, can we talk for a second? Can we talk for a second? Riichi, Ipats, Dora, Aura. That was a play that was born purely from rage. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was tilted. I was upset. Miles Teller in Whiplash voice. I'm upset! I was tilted. I was upset. Oh my god, that was born seriously out of rage. And yet it worked out. But usually it doesn't work out. So the reason that was so dangerous, is because the 9, they had discarded a lot of 9s of bamboo, right? Call them Panic at the Disco. They're going 9 in the after bamboo, okay? And the 9 usually comes from a 6-7, right? The 6-7 really doesn't need the 9. So we were so Dunzo Washington. Pardon the language. We were so Dunzo Washington. If they just, what is this hand? What is this good or is this bad? Are we human? Are we dancer? We would love to see a 2 of characters in our hand. I will also take a 4 of characters. 4 of characters is also acceptable. Eastern is not necessarily what we're looking for. So keep in mind, we have to discard the 5 of bamboo. And if they had that 6-7, we would have gotten slurped up. But they had called Riichi. They were in an incredibly vulnerable position. And that's when we prey on the human psyche, okay? Sometimes I guess I do have what it takes in me to bargain, but I'll tell you this. So I was shopping. I mean, I suppose if we're gonna have to bring it up, we're gonna have to bring it up. I studied abroad in France, and I really found myself. Wow, Yusong, oh my god, is that Mahjong streamer Yusong? He's so cool and so deep. Did you hear that he studied abroad in France? Yeah, I heard that he studied abrood in France. That's so cool, that's so cool, he's so cool. Oh, well, no, it's okay, everyone, it's chill. I guess, you could say that I'm cool if you want to. What do we want to see here? We want to see a 2 of bamboo. Because the 1s are gone, right? It's gone, I spent it. The 1s are gone, and we literally can't make this into a triplet, so we're actually just waiting on the 2. And then we have a nice little Riichi Pinfu Dora hand that we might even just want to sit in Damaten, but no. Riichi Pinfu Dora, circle, dot, is a 4-han hand, and with a 4-han hand, we might be able to dethrone left lord or right lord. If we kill a cross lord, it's not necessarily like a ticket out of here. Like, if we kill a cross lord, it doesn't necessarily mean that we win. Like, if we get a 3,900 point hand, it doesn't necessarily mean that we end this game in first, right? So we have to be a little bit careful as well. We gotta play with our food a little bit before we eat our dinner. I was shopping in Paris. Oh my god. 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 I mean, I have to. This is Riichi 3 Dora. We're waiting on a 2 of bamboo, which is not necessarily it's a live tile. Other people might be using it. The Dora is the 3. Maybe other people are going 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence, but I have all the 3s. I am the eldest boy. It's a little bit dangerous. It's close to the Dora. Okay. Crosslord does not seem like they're going down without a fight. Like, they have to push. They have to push with this hand. And if they have to push, then I'll gladly end their entire regime right now. Okay. 1, 2 of bamboo, please. There was this store that was going out of business. They sold clothes and other things, but it was a little too expensive. And I wanted to buy a piece of clothing for my friend as like a nice souvenir. And so but I knew that I would have to bargain because the clothes were very, very expensive. We're talking like in the hundreds of euros, but it was like a closing sale. And I was like, this might be the chance that I might be able to bargain for something that's like maybe like 50 euros, which, don't get me wrong, very expensive still, but like, you know, stomachable, way more stomachable. I promise you, I was pacing outside of that store for at least an hour, trying to muster up the courage just to say like, hey, can you go a little lower? Like, can you, like, you know, maybe like 50? Dude, we were actually in it. We were actually in this one. I'm honestly kind of omega annoyed that we didn't end up winning this one, but that's okay. Besides, our sponsored stream went great. Barack Obama came by to play some Riichi Mahjong. What happened here? Okay, right, Lord. They're looking at a table like this. Their hand is awful. Their hand is awful. What is even going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe go for the pure straight. And if you're gonna do that, then throw like the 6 or the 8 right now. They throw the 8. It's okay, but it gets them into trouble. I don't know. This is a weird series of events for sure. For sure. This was a weird series of events. Like, in this situation, I don't know, dude. Are you really happy to have this 9 in your hand? I don't think that you are. Because even so, this 8-9 just accepts the 7, and you still accept the 7. You already have a 6-8 shape. So I would discard the 9 here, and then you would have a 2-2-4 shape. And then maybe you could discard the 3 here. I'm not really sure, but this is, you still end up discarding the 3. Then the 1, I don't keep the, I don't necessarily keep the 1 here either. I'm not really sure what's going on. I wasn't really sure what was going on with their hand, but that's okay. That's okay. Someone dealt into a big kahuna. Okay, what happened here? The red dragon gets them into trouble. I mean, we're only 9 discards in. I can kind of understand pushing for this. You got a green dragon, you have a fast hand. This is one of those hands though where like, dude, this is, they're actually me. So when the green dragon gets discarded, I mean, their hand doesn't even look that bad. This hand does not even look that bad. What is oh, they discard a 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. Yeah, their hand doesn't even look that bad. I was going to say maybe they shouldn't have started to open up their hand so immediately, but that hand did not look bad. So a lot of sumos and stuff, I run a ginormous hand. What were they waiting on? Oh, this is a Furiten Riichi. I admire your spirit. I genuinely admire your spirit. This is a Furiten Riichi. Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5 Dora, waiting on a 2 or 5 or a 2, a 5, or a 8 of circles. But because they've discarded the 8, they're in Furiten. Can't they? Oh, I was gonna say, can't they discard the 3 and wait on the 4 of? Oh, they're not even in Tenpai yet. What's happening here? Wow, they discard the Dora for this Tenpai. Unbelievable. I mean, I like this play. Like, I genuinely like this play. It beckons the shadows. And I'm not joking. It beckons the shadows. There's a Furiten Riichi, but you've got 2 8s left, 1 2 left, and 2 5s left. Oh no, you only have 1 8 left. This isn't even that good of a Riichi, dude. This isn't even that good of a Riichi. So you have 1 2 of circles left, 1 8 of circles left, and 2 5 of circles left. Dude, I don't know about this. I would maybe discard the West Winds here. Keep the Dora as your pair. Because the Furiten Riichi only is really pog if you have a lot of tiles that you can draw for yourself. But I would maybe just try to keep the 1s as our pair and then like draw into something here. And then, you know, Pinfu waiting on the Dora or the 4 of characters. It's very risky here. We chase him and we get to slurp. This is a play born of rage, but it ended up working out for us. It absolutely ended up working out for us. What happened here? They have to play Omega Aggressivo. Yeah, they unfortunately just deal into a closed wait as well. That's really, really sad. We were in there. We were definitely in there. It's not like we're getting feasted on, but that one round where we discarded Red 5, Dora, 5 of Bamboo, honestly, the most painful round we played in recent memory. All right, that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you want to, it helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. Of course, I stream on Twitch. Can't stop saying, of course. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description. Hope to see you there, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel. Till next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.